Tour Striker Nation, Martin, Chuck here. And you know, all the golfers that come see me, besides trying to drive it far and smash and drive, let's face it, driving it far is awesome. But the next coolest, sexy thing in golf, aside from beating your buddies for a couple dollars, is that spinning wedge shot. And in order to really get that wedge to grip on the golf ball, you have to have a few things in place. And naturally, the Tour Striker Pitching Wedge, the original, this thing's awesome because it promotes, when you just look at it, you know that you have to deliver this thing with forward lean. Why is forward lean so important? Well, to really zip a golf ball, to really spin one, you want to avoid the stuff that's behind the golf ball. You know, there's a lot of club golfers out there, they're pretty darn good, but they just catch a little too much, they're a little too shallow through here. They catch a little bit of grass, and that little bit of grass is just vaporized into water. Well, that launches the ball high and cuts the spin off. So when you look at the Tour Striker Pitching Wedge, it's going to get you in that motivation to rotate and get that shaft leaning forward as your weight gets into your lead side. And it won't take you too many for you to have that sense of how to deliver those hands to hit those really great little wedge shots. And that right there is going to have a ton of green power, green stopping power on it. You can see where the ball was in this golfer's toolbox and where that club touched the ground. Well, it's one thing to have a divot in the correct place. It's another thing, all that sequence of how the club can catch the golf ball, touch the ground, and then pull you up into finish. Because once you get in a little practice with your Tour Striker, you know, that transfers over to these wedges quite nicely. And what it's going to do, it's going to change the sequence, change your personal sequence and how you deliver that club into the ball. And your friends are going to be jealous when you can hit these wedgies, these wedge shots right here, and they take off, and you've got that zzz, when it hits the green, that thing's gonna go, whew, and you've got some control. So, Tour Striker Nation, the Tour Striker Pitching Wedge. Learn the sequence of how to unwind yourself, how to get those hands in the right place. You've got a little forward shaft lean, so you can take the skin right off that golf ball, control it, and get it to stop on the greens. Thanks for watching.